Hey everybody, Matt Antonio from Chart House Realtors, and today we're going to talk about Providence, Rhode Island. Providence is located on the coast of New England, bordered by Connecticut and Massachusetts. We're also just north of Long Island and New York City, and a short ride to awesome places like Cape Cod and islands like Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and Block Island. To the north, we're only about an hour car ride to Boston and 2 to 3 hours to amazing mountain scenes in states like Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. That's what I love about Rhode Island. I really feel like we're in the center of New England with easy access to an amazing and diverse group of places and people. Over 1,000 new people are calling Providence, Rhode Island home every year because this is an amazing dining and entertainment scene, an educational hub with places like Brown University, Rhode Island School of Design, University of Rhode Island, Bryant, and others. So I'll share why so many people are coming to Providence, Rhode Island, and what you can expect when you get here. This hidden gem is literally sandwiched between Boston, New York, and Hartford, Connecticut. So whether you're moving from another part of New England or you're landing here as a brand new immigrant, you might be surprised about what you learn about this city. It is truly a vibrant and dynamic place. Known as the creative capital of Rhode Island, boasting a vibrant art scene with museums, galleries, theaters, and a thriving music scene. There's a young and diverse population with a median age of just 32 and a growing community of people moving into Providence and the greater Rhode Island area all the time. Boasting a walkable and bikeable urban core, attracting environmentally conscious individuals and families. The economy has shifted from traditional industries to healthcare, education, and technology. It's also a hub for startups and innovation with venture capital investments and incubators fostering new businesses. So I love to eat. I love all kinds of food, and you can't ask for a better place than Providence, Rhode Island. Known for its culinary scene, offering diverse dining options from fine dining to food trucks and everywhere in between. If you love food, you'll love Providence, Rhode Island. So I've had the good fortune of living in the Providence, Rhode Island area for basically my whole life. I started out in Miami, Florida as a kid, only lived there for a few years, but this is kind of the area that my family's called home for generations. But I've also had the chance to help over 1,000 families put their roots down in the Providence area after living somewhere else previously, and I've learned a lot in that process. People who love Providence are seeking great opportunities that come from a capital city, but they still seek that small town vibe where you can really start to feel like you know someone almost everywhere you go. Many of my past clients have been looking to put down roots in a place just like that. Now, what I'm describing might not sound that different than many New England cities. There's a lot of awesome places to live in New England, but imagine having all this and you're just a short drive from amazing beaches, cool cities and towns like Newport, Rhode Island, Narragansett, Rhode Island, amazing rural places like Jamestown, communities like East Greenwich, Smithfield, and tons of others. And it's all packed in the Ocean State, which is this tiny little package where you can get to everything super easily. And Providence ranks nationally as one of the best suburbs to live based on a great quality of life, historic charm, top-ranked schools, affordability, remarkable coastal lifestyle, strong and friendly community, excellent healthcare, vibrant art scenes, and proximity to big cities like Boston and New York. So even though those cities are running so closely together, it's an entirely different experience living in the greater Providence area. That's why by the end of this video, you'll have a better idea as to whether or not Providence could be your perfect place to call home. So let's talk about the economy in Providence, Rhode Island. Education is a big economical factor in the greater Providence area. Places like Brown University, Johnson & Wales, Bryant University, there's a bunch of them, a bunch of amazing places to get an education that are also important employment hubs. Healthcare, you've got places like Rhode Island Hospital, Women and Infants Hospital, the South Coast Hospital Group in nearby cities like Fall River and New Bedford. There's also cool technology companies like Mojo Tech and Infosys, and an arts and entertainment scene at places like Providence Performing Arts. So let's talk about affordability factors. Providence has a really vibrant job market with great companies headquartered here. Places like CVS Healthcare, Citizens Bank, Hasbro, Textron, and a long list of others. When compared to other major New England cities, Providence has found a true sweet spot where they're large enough to offer strong employment opportunities, but housing demand hasn't caused real estate prices to climb so high that it's tough to actually thrive. But act fast. Providence is growing super quickly and currently estimated to be the number 5 housing market across the entire country in 2024. So if you love what you hear so far and you're thinking about moving to this area, Now we need to talk about housing. In and around Providence, you'll find an awesome mix of housing types. Everything from large apartment complexes, small multifamily homes, to really diverse walkable neighborhoods like Federal Hill, the West End. If you're a historic home buff, Providence also has a great historic district where you can enjoy amazing architecture with beautifully maintained older homes and buildings. And what I love about it is it's spread throughout the entire city. It's not like you have one little pocket where you've got this historic architecture. You'll find awesome historic architecture spread throughout many neighborhoods in the capital city. With a community that has so much to offer from an education perspective, also comes a really strong rental market. So if you're looking to rent or you think you're gonna come to Providence and dip your toes before you buy something, budget a little bit of time for that. Demand is high for quality residential rentals, which is due in part to college students, grad students, medical students, all these folks getting an education, looking for a decent place to live while they do that. One thing about Providence, Rhode Island is the secret's definitely gotten out over the last few years and housing inventory is scarce. We can still find an awesome place for everyone, but you'll have to be a little more patient than in years past, as it may take a bit of time to land the perfect place for you. Every neighborhood in Providence, Rhode Island is super unique. Really kind of the most traditional, long-standing neighborhoods that comes to mind right away for me is Federal Hill. Federal Hill is the neighborhood immediately surrounding Atwells Avenue and is just loaded up with amazing, primarily Italian restaurants. So for me, all of this really fun diversity in Providence ties to food. Whether you're looking for a world-class steakhouse, an amazing Italian dinner, or literally the best chicken sandwich of your life, all of this diversity can be found in Providence, Rhode Island, where every neighborhood has its charm. From a lifestyle and entertainment perspective, you can take in amazing world-class shows such as Hamilton and Les Miserables at the Providence Performing Arts Center, or sporting events at the AMP where you can see the PC Friars basketball team and Providence Bruins hockey. Providence is also home to truly unique and fun events like Waterfire. From a transportation perspective, if you need to get to places like Boston and New York, it's super convenient to travel from Providence Station right downtown where you can hop on an Amtrak and be in those cities in no time. Also, if you prefer to walk, bike, ride a scooter, a one wheel, whatever your deal is, they have also implemented a really cool sort of bike lane, pedestrian transit system in Providence that makes it super easy. So if you're looking for your next home in Providence, Rhode Island, or any of the surrounding areas, or maybe you need help selling your current home in Rhode Island, my team and I would love to talk with you. We're one of the top brokerages in the area with well over 100 5-star reviews after helping thousands of families just like you. Before you leave, if you enjoyed this video but think that maybe Providence, Rhode Island isn't the perfect place for you, be sure to check out some of my other videos featuring places like Barrington, Rhode Island and Bristol, Rhode Island. They each offer a unique and different lifestyle, and you want to make sure you get the one that's right for you. I'll put a link up top, make sure you check it out, and I'll see you at the next one.